The lesson of the two arrows. In a valley where the grass glowed like emeralds, Kavi spent his days running. He was 10 years old, with legs that felt like coiled springs and a heart that beat for adventure. To Kavi, every stone was a mountain and every stream was an ocean. He moved with a grace that only those who do not fear falling can possess. Kavi's teacher was Aruna, a woman who spoke softly but whose words carried the weight of the mountains. One morning, as they walked toward the high ridge, she carried an empty quiver. "Today, Kavi," she said, looking at the horizon, "we will learn about the two arrows. Every person in this world is hit by them, but only the wise know how to dodge the second one." As they climbed, Kavi's foot caught on a hidden, jagged root. He tumbled forward, his knee slamming into a sharp stone. A bright, hot sting flared through his leg. The skin was broken, and a small bead of red appeared. It hurt, a sharp, stinging reality that demanded all of his attention. Kavi didn't just feel the pain, he felt a surge of hot anger. "Stupid root!" he yelled, his face turning red. "Why is this path so messy? Now my whole day is ruined. I won't be able to run, and it's going to hurt for hours." He squeezed his eyes shut, picturing the fun he was missing, and his chest felt tight and heavy. Aruna knelt beside him, but she didn't reach for a bandage yet. She looked into his eyes with a calm that acted like a cool breeze. "Kavi," she said gently, "you have just been hit by two arrows. The first one was the stone. It caused the pain in your knee. That arrow was unavoidable. It is simply part of walking the path." Aruna pointed to the air around Kavi's head. "But the second arrow is the one you shot at yourself. That is the anger, the why me, and the worry that the pain will last forever. The first arrow hurts the body, Kavi, but the second arrow hurts the heart. The first is pain. The second is suffering." Kavi looked down at his knee. It still throbbed, but as he listened to Aruna, the tightness in his chest began to loosen. "So," Kavi whispered, "the stone hit me, but I'm the one making it worse?" Aruna nodded. "Pain is inevitable, Kavi. It happens to everyone. But the suffering, the mental storm, is optional." Kavi took a deep breath. He imagined the second arrow, the anger and the complaints, simply falling to the ground, unlaunched. He looked at the scrape again. It was just a scrape. It stung, yes, but it didn't have to ruin the sky, or the trees, or the rest of his walk with Aruna. "It still stings," Kavi admitted, as Aruna finally cleaned the wound. "But the ruined day is gone," Aruna smiled. "That is the secret, Kavi. You cannot always stop the world from hurting you, but you can always choose not to join in. You can feel the sting without becoming the sting." Together, they stood up. Kavi limped slightly at first, but with each step, the forest seemed to brighten. He realized that while he couldn't control the roots in the path, he held the bow to the second arrow, and today, he chose to leave it in the quiver.